and we'll finish this off. So Saddle Spawn's 140 APM. Maybe now is worth it. Maybe now makes sense. But looks like Underscore may have came up in that assault, but as he didn't do any real damage except for this one cannon, I'm really not sure. Again, look at this massive stockpile of minerals. 1,400, 1,300 minerals, and less than 200 gas. Cytospawn is going much more gas heavy. 2 Reavers, has no shuttle. Shuttle on the way, so probably going to go for a Reaver drop there. Underscore trying to ensure that he stays unblocked. Citadel of Adun potentially going for a higher tech gateway units, or perhaps for Zealot legs, and Robo facility on the way for him as well. Perhaps drops, or maybe he sees Reavers as a good option as well. With these blocks here, Reavers are really the only way to break through these effectively. And if you got your Reaver to hit that pylon and destroy that, this whole thing would be done. Cytospawn, however, was more careful to have 2 pylons there. But if you killed this pylon, I believe this cannon would probably be inactive. An observatory on the way. So he's got a shuttle and probably going for some observers. Neither player really maxed out at all their expansions. Underscore doing a little better there. Definitely better on the worker count. But these 2 probes are still sitting here. They've been here for quite some time. I would say a couple of minutes. This probe is looking around, and this probe is here. I believe I heard that Underscore actually asked at this point verbally, so is there an expansion inside our main? And there is. Right here for Cytospawn and right here for Underscore. There is now an observer on the way for Underscore. Cytospawn with only 3 Dragoons. Another Reaver on the way with this upgrade. 2 Reaver drops. Here we go. Here's what we've been waiting for. Right in the main. And here also, Underscore has the same idea but with Zealots. We'll see which is more effective. These Reavers just demolishing all of these probes. Probes attempt to be heroes, but there's just no hope for them. And now they're just going to wail away on this Nexus. Underscore not even bothering to move his units down. They're going to come up here, but they're going to run into 2 cannons and 3 Dragoons. 1 attack for both armies. A Reaver here, which could easily clean up these Zealots. I really don't think there's any hope for this offense. They just killed this probe, which doesn't look like Cytospawn notices whatsoever. Cytospawn has been playing too much StarCraft 2 and thinks that that's going to block the Zealots, but it does not at all. And now Underscore's in Cytospawn's base. Cytospawn has destroyed this Nexus in the main and will now pick up again and perhaps fend this off or just continue his campaign in base trade. The probes will now transfer, which is important to note. All of Cytospawn transfers most of his probes. However, Underscore transferred none, and that is very significant. Underscore is definitely behind in the worker count at this point, and in the base count. This Nexus is not destroyed yet, and there's only a single Zealot working on it. These 3 are coming back, and this Reaver may or may not go fight that. There are 2 Dragoons on the way as well. But Reaver's here, taking out all these probes here. Kyle does have 1,800 minerals saved up, so he will be in absolutely fine condition after this, though. Yeah, he has a large amount of saved up resources. Oh, will the shuttle die? Will the shuttle die? This will be really important. Oh, no, it gets away. Oh, that would have been really important. Reaver here. Another Reaver on the way. 1 attack for the ground forces, which does not affect Reavers, which always makes me sad. I feel like it should. 2 cannons going down here. And this Reaver coming down will easily clean up these Zealots, who already have to deal with the cannons that are already over here. No worries there with the Dragoon there. Not worried. Shadowspawn feels he has this under control, which he does. Reavers are just so much more powerful than the gateway units. And Underscore, though, is still not choosing to tech up because of his gas. To see this, 21 gas. And he actually has 0 workers mining at this point. 0. Whereas Shadowspawn still has this entire base. Which is not a big deal for minerals, because Underscore does have a significant number of minerals. But his gas has just completely suffered this game. Whereas Shadowspawn has 1,300 gas saved up. So, completely reversed positions. Shadowspawn is re-expanding into his main. I guess that's how you'd say that, re-expanding to the main. He's going to use Reavers to block off this attack, which could have been very effective if he wasn't fighting against Reavers, which are just the tanks of the Protoss army. You're not going to break that with gateway units. It's not going to happen. And now with 4 Reavers, we can imagine a shuttle is on the way to do a double drop here. This shuttle, though, about 5 hits from a Dragoon or cannons, and it will be dead. So it has to be very, very careful. It has lost 60 health, which is very important. But when it's 1 Dragoon a pop, they're not going to do much. I mean, unless those Dragoons are only costing him 25 minerals, it's hands down, Reavers are going to win every time. He is mining now in both bases. However, he's still behind in the worker count by far. Shadowspawn should be transferring workers. I'm not sure if he will. 2 shuttles, 4 Reavers. I think we all know what's going to happen next. My prediction is a double Reaver drop. This is a Dragoon drop coming from Underscore. Let's see how effective. The Reavers are just going to walk over here and just decimate these 2 Reavers. These 2 Dragoons, rather. They have no chance. No hope. It's really sad. So he told me he was planning on sniping these shuttles, hoping that there was Reavers inside them. But the Reavers were already unloaded. This Dragoon, oh, is it going to thwart the drop? It's going to thwart the No, it's going to walk away. Oh, and here comes the double Reaver drop. And there's just nothing Underscore can do about this. He's just got gateway units. And he leaves the game. He knew it was over at that point. Well, farewell. That was a good game between 2 players, but the Reavers, there was nothing Kyle could do. He didn't get the gas, and you can see it here in the resources. It just killed him. Over doubled the gas. It was just obvious. Alright, that is the end of the game. Farewell.